Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review for Reincarnated as a Sword, episode 10. And, okay, now this episode, with the ending of this episode, kind of just, it was like, just lets me, like, in another oh crap moment, just like, with the new episode of, the newest episode of Chainsaw Man, how that episode just, was just like, WTF, I just watched, right? I felt kind of the same way in this episode did not have the same way as Chainsaw Man. No, it didn't even come close. But how the way it ended, but it was just that ending right there, a cliffhanger. And it was like, oh god, now what's gonna happen? It was kind of remind me feeling how the episode of Chainsaw Man was with the old crap moment with Makima getting shot and with Himeno now gone, right? The old crap moments here. With this ending, all of a sudden now, just jumping to the ending right now, like just with Fran, all of a sudden with this teleportation, and now with the combination of disarm, weapons disarm, right? She got separated along with the two other members of the party. She doesn't have teacher with her. She doesn't have her sword with her, and now her and these two guys had to fend for themselves against the final boss, basically the Queen Spider, right? With no and like what she said, without teacher, her best dad, she can't use her skills, her magic or whatever, her powers, whatever. So she's just she's basically. Basically you say she's basically useless without her sword, right? Because without her sword, she can't use her powers or anything, her skills or magic. So now she has to fend for herself against the final queen boss Spider. That was like, oh crap, That was like, this week has just been throwing a curveball at me this week. Just with the last episode alone with Chainsaw Man, and now with the ending cliffhanger with this now with Fran, with separated now from teacher. Jeez. Any more of this can just throw at me now. So, but anyway, getting to start. But anyway, episode 10. I had to get to that because that was like, oh great, another oh crap moment that I have to deal with this week. So, but anyway, the whole rest of the episode is just like it's a good mixture of comedic and togetherness, you could say, because since the previous episode, since with Fran lost to Amanda and is now becoming best mom and trusting her now, and just like. More of their bondage is now more filling in this episode because, like how Amanda's teaching Fran like the different combinations of element skills, between earth, water, fire, and wind, right? Different combinations, different elements, And there's the funny moments where. With each element, like if you're dealing with earth, you have to bury yourself in the dirt to become one with the earth, to use it, right? And then, same with water, be in the water, become one with the water. And then the whole thing with the wind, where Amanda says, oh, that was so boring, I just basically stripped down butt naked to become one with the wind, right? And the moment where Fran says, oh, I'm going to do that too, and then teacher says, oh, like hell you ain't. Reaction, it was just maybe just burst out laughing. It's like, oh, he's basically like, oh, like hell you are not. Because he's best dad, right? Because he doesn't want to see his daughter butt ass naked, like doing something like that, right? Well, except except in the bath though, but still. But yeah, and then all the teacher wrote the different combinations, like more of the complex magic, combining two magic into one, right? And where she wants to learn Fran wants to learn thunder magic, right? And the cutest little thing, with between father and daughter is like, oh, teacher, can I use it? And he's like, not just yet. And she goes like, please, can I use it? And then the teacher says, okay, you can use it, but only until after we get back. Right? And he's like, okay, you get promises, like, okay. And then when upon learning the thunder magic, she starts using it right away. It's like, and then it's like, and teacher's like, no, don't use it. We promise you until we get back. Oh man, these two, these two are like the best father-daughter I've seen in a while. And then all it says, while going through the dungeon, like floor after floor after floor, dealing with spiders. Which is a nice change of pace because most of the series they've been dealing with goblins, right? Except for the first episode when teacher was by himself, right? Taking all the creatures, learning, picking up skills and stuff like that, though. But most of the time it's been goblins, right? So it's a nice change of pace where it's just been just now using spiders, which kind of brings me how the way the animation, how the spiders were moving, which was well done, mixture of 3D animation, well done animation. It's kind of reminded me of the way of Arachnophobia, how the way those spiders move just creeped me out because like I hate spiders, because they scare the crap out of me. So yes, I am arachnophobic, yes, but it's kind of funny. Ironically, I enjoy Arachnophobia with Jeff Daniels and John Goodman, But just how the way those spiders moved in that movie just creeped the shit out of me, But just kind of like how the way these spiders were moving was kind of like, to me, it was like, my mind was like, oh, is this like Arachnophobia, the animation? But they were taking all those spiders, even all the parties, each of the members of the parties, they were all taking out all the spiders, including the one that was kind of like, calling out Fran from the previous episode where she just beat him, what was it? Clad? Was Clad was the guy's name? He does some stuff, which is nice because, and even, he's not calling out on Fran anymore which was nice because they resolved their conflict in that previous episode, which was nice. So he's not doing any more of that in this episode, so that was nice too. And so they're floor to floor. They're getting all these spiders, including there was one giant roly-poly, and like even they have all these traps, right? All these traps like fall, like stuff you hit a wall, or you're stepping on the floor, right? And then Clyde and his other guys, they're just getting hit, or even Clyde, he gets hit in the nuts, which that was funny as well. He got hit in the nuts, and then the point where one of the guys at the parties, he has the skill of trap detection. He can just detect all the traps are, and disarm them, so they can go through with no problem, right? Like without that guy, they probably would have been screwed, So it's good that they have a guy who has the skill to detect where the traps are and disarming them. And then they get like more spiders, like the point where level 6 they were. They have these more evolved spiders, which is more of a deadly poison. They're called trick spiders. Like the first one, there were trap spiders, and then the evolved ones called trick spiders. And they were like pretty much a little too powerful, so they had to go and retreat. And two of Clad's guys, they get poisoned by getting like confused, right? And they both bump into Fran, so they end in this one room where all of a sudden, because they mentioned teleportation, right? They're starting being teleported, and teacher's like, Fran, hold on to me so we won't get separated. And when by the time Arels comes to that room, Fran is the only one that got teleported, not teacher, because it's also a combination of weapons disarm, right? Ability. So it's only the weapons that gets disarmed don't get teleported with them. Like the other two guys, they had weapons, they are left there as well, including teacher, right? So no weapons can be teleported. So the two guys and Fran, they get teleported to another room where the final boss basically is I think it's the Dungeon Master. I think it's now there's trap spiders, trick spiders, and the final boss, the queen spider, you can say, is the trickster spider. Not trick, but trickster spider. It's like the giant spider with like the woman's body on there. It's like in the last the isekai from last year, Soma spider. So what? When our lead character, when she evolved, she has like the same big huge spider body as well, but she had the human herself, like a human form, right? Still attached to the spider, right? Like half of the human body still attached to the spider. It's kind of like this in this one for this trickster spider. So that's like the final boss, right? So, but the thing is, like now that was like this oh shit moment, right? Where now that Fran got separate from teacher, she can't use any of her skills or magic, right? Since they are always together, they can use their skills, but since they're separated, Fran has now basically become useless now, sadly. Without either one cannot work with one out of the other. They have to be together. If they're separated, like even teacher, he couldn't use his skills since he's been separated from Fran. He couldn't even use his own skills either. So Fran and teacher, they have to just be together, otherwise they can't use their skills. So now she's stuck with the 2 other guys against this trickster spider with no powers or weapons now. And now they're all very worried. Like, Amanda's worried, Cruz, the leader of the group, is worried, and they're trying to use like any other detection, trying to find them, and now basically, and also I forgot to mention, so basically they're screwed. And I forgot to mention, at the start of this episode, we saw this one person with a very sinister look, which Amanda mentioned only once, who uses dark magic. She knows about this guy, but probably we'll see him later, and probably in the next episode maybe, because we see him only like a few seconds at the start of the episode using a bottle with red stuff in it, and that was it, smiling very evilly. So she mentioned him only once, so we'll have to see in the next episode though. But yeah, this cliffhanger ending was very like another oh crap moment. What? It's not the same level as what I saw in Chainsaw Man though, but it's like, oh no, Fran can't use her skills or magic now that she's separated from teacher now. It was another well done, really good episode. Like, we got some nice moments. Like I said, once we get with father daughter bond, right? Now we're getting like sort of like mother and daughter bond between Fran and Amanda now. And you're also given that she's also given the nice story that, but not only talking about with the elements, but she also to say that when she started as an adventurer, she was weak too. She wasn't always that strong. She was a weak person like she was. So eventually she became strong, and also all the children who lost in the dungeon. That's why she started the orphanage. Parents who died in the dungeon left their children orphans, and that's why she said she started the orphanage. So she wasn't a strong person when she started though. So you get this nice, and even a cute, good moment where Fran was given sharing some of her curry with Amanda, and he's like, "What is this? Oh, it's curry, the best food ever." And we see her in the distance, in a wide shot, right, where Fran, she's just like kicking her legs, enjoying her food, Like I said, she's just like a child, because like I said, she is a child, She's like 12 years old. She still is a child still. And he's like just kicking it back like a little kid, So you get that really nice, another good moment too as well, So, but yeah, it was another really good episode. So, like I said, everyone's each member of the parties, they're doing their part. They're all fighting all the spiders. So, and well, Amanda, she like I said, they said that she's only there as an observer. So, but she did help clear a path so they can retreat though. So. But yeah, I can't wait to see the next episode what Fran's gonna do now that she's separated from teacher. So again, gets the final queen boss spider, dungeon master, or whatever, right? So we'll have to see on that though. But it's like, what are they gonna do now? So I can't wait to see what happens in the next episode. So because I think we now get the next week and then the following week, and that's pretty much about it, I think. And after this, I can't wait to see how this goes. Like, if it ends on this season, that's all fine though. But the thing is, I would love to see a second season for this. See how much Fran has grown. But yeah. But we'll wait and see on how it ends for the last episode though. But anyway, as episode 10, really good episode. I say once again, 10 out of 10 episode. I really enjoyed this a lot. So yeah, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode review, and we'll see you next time. Later.